Good afternoon, YouTube. Brew by me back at ya with another review today. Like I said, I'm taking a couple of breaks from doing housework. I'm also brewing, so I'm brewing me a blonde ale today. And yeah, just plain and simple, easy drinking, summer beer, you know. That kind of stuff. So, I'll get into detail later. I'll do a homebrew Wednesday or something with the beers I have going. But anyways, I'm going to be reviewing a beer from Canada. Yeah, from the east coast of Canada. Which, I gotta tell you guys, was one of my favorite beers before I got into craft beer. I still go down there every couple of years. Went down there after I got married. It was in PEI, Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, and I switch. I usually, 1 year I'll go to New Brunswick, 1 year I'll go to PEI, 1 year I'll go to Nova Scotia. But for now, this beer is from Nova Scotia. The world-renowned brewery, Alexander Keith's, which is now owned by Labatt. Alexander Keith's Saphir Hop Ale. This is part of their Hop Series beers. They're on their third Hop Series now, I guess. Maybe four? Yeah, four. They got Cascade, Galaxy, Hallertauer, and now Saphir. And I guess my son's friends picked a mixer pack of this stuff up. They got the Saphir, the Galaxy, and the Cascade, I think, all in this mixer pack. It's the same price as a normal 12 pack. All of these beers are 5.5%. You know, like the Cascade one was meh. The Galaxy one was okay. The Hallertauer one was okay. So now the Saphir one. Now, basically, these guys have to put more malt in it, put more hops in it, you know, but I know what they're trying to do, and that's perfectly fine. But I have, because Alexander Keith's was one of my favorite beers before I got into craft beer, this is like 6 years ago, I have a lot of barware from Keith's. I have a whiteboard, different glasses. I had the Alexander Keith's white glass, Alexander Keith's red glass, Alexander Keith's red glass, Alexander Keith's dark beer glass, the regular Alexander Keith's, their amber. I've had a lot of Alexander Keith's beers. Their traditional lager was very, very, very good back when they had it out. They don't make it anymore. At least I haven't seen it up here, but they may still make it down there, but I still haven't seen it. So, and they changed the name a couple of times. The Alexander Keith's used to be, years ago when I went down there, was red. Alexander Keith's red. Now it's amber, I think it is. If you look at my YouTube videos, I think I have one of my very, very first videos. Get over there. One of my first videos ever. I have like a bunch of Alexander Keith's glasses, and I have all of the different Alexander Keith's beers in the glass. But anyways, so here's one of my Alexander Keith's glasses. You know, your standard Stag's Head and the Saphirs. I'm rambling on here. Let's get this done. I'm just gonna. That last beer is quite big, so this one's gonna be a little better. Well, not better as in taste, but not as big. Alright, so there you have it, Alexander Keith's Saphir Hop. Now, Saphir hops, from what I gather, are very floral, earthy, dirty kind of hops. Basically, Saphir, what I get from it on my computer is a new noble breed as an alternative to Hallertauer Mittelfrüh in an attempt to make it more disease resistant and commercially viable, similar in character to Hallertauer varieties. That's what I got. So it's your standard golden colored beer. You know, there's a little bit of head there, not much, but a little bit. Very light mouthfeel. There's a little bit of malt characteristics there, not very much, very, very faint. You know, you get a bit of that two-row, you get a bit of that caramel, you get a lot of that cardboard corn chip kind of flavor. And after you get past that, that's when that floral, earthy, dirty bitterness kind of comes in. And yeah, it sits there and it finishes dry and you're ready for another swig. Not much more I can say about it. It's the bottle says hints of black tea and tangerine underline the herbal flowery aroma. You see, I told you. This German hop. I don't know, maybe that black tea is that dirty flavor you're getting. But I'm not really getting any like citrus. Mostly floral, earthy dirtiness. Meh. Hey. I understand where they're going with this beer. Nothing wrong with this beer. It's drinkable. And basically, they're just trying to showcase different hops, and you know, they're doing an okay job at it, I guess. It's that, you know, they're working at it. You know, they have. I'm not 100% sure how the brewery works anymore because Labatt owns them, but. Maybe Labatt wants them to brew it the way they want it to be brewed, and Alexander Keith can't brew it the way they want to brew it. I don't know. But it is what it is. It is what it says it is, and that's all you can do. You know, now, if you're trying, personally, if you're a new home brewer or whatever, and instead of doing a bunch of smashes by yourself, you know, you can go out and buy each one of these, and it kind of gives you an idea, a very slight idea of what the malt and hop can do for you. I'm not 100% sure if it's a smash beer, you know, single malt, single hop beer, but I know it is definitely a single hop beer, but other than that I can't really tell you any more details on that. So there you have it. It's meh. It's okay. It's not fantastic, not great. You know, would I buy it again? No. Would I go out of my way to buy it again? No. You know, if somebody gave it to me, would I drink it? I guess. You know, be polite. That's about it. It's meh beer. It is what it is. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please rate, comment, subscribe. Leave any suggestions or ideas in the comments box, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you all for watching, and until next time, I'm out. Bye-bye. Cheers!